Everything that I'm going to be talking about is going to be pinned in the comments or in the description, so just in case you already know everything, you don't have to like sit here and watch the whole thing. So I'm going to be going over some tools that help me get through like university and college. I'm almost done, but yeah, so I think I can help a little bit. Like, and if these things you might have already heard of, but I didn't hear of some of them at first, and it really affected my GPA and all that in the beginning, and it's super annoying. But like now that I know everything, these last semesters have been like really easy because of all of this. But yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is this website called Rate My Professor, and it's a website that lets you look at reviews for your professor and see if they're like, you know, if they're shit or not. So how I use the website is I just type in the professor's name and then look at the score, but then like what I do is find word and page, and then I look up if the professor has a study guide, so I just type in study guide and then see if they do, because a lot of professors provide it, but then some don't, which is like okay because, you know, they don't have to. But I really prefer when they do because it's really helpful, because, you know, when you're studying and then you study the whole, they're like, it's this chapter, and you study the whole chapter, but then you get lazy and you forget this one section, and it happens that the whole test was actually on that one section you didn't study. Well, I hate that shit. So I like when the professor has a study guide, so I just study what's on the study guide and then I pass. Woo! So yeah, a lot of people just look at the reviews, and there are going to be like really bad reviews sometimes, just because there's going to be those salty students that don't want to do any work, and then they take it out on the professor because they're like, oh my god, how dare I have to work in school. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is more for like when you're starting college. It's this website called Mathway, because you're gonna have to take the core classes for college or university like before you get to the stuff that's for your major. So there is gonna be math involved for the core classes, which is so anyway, there's this website called Mathway that I used to use in like high school, but it still helped me in college. So you type in your equation and it gives you the answer. It doesn't show you work unless you pay for the full thing, but I never paid for the full thing because I'm cheap. So yeah. And then the next thing is more of like a little tool that helped me out. So I didn't have like a scanner set up at the time, so I really hated having to go to the office or whatever to scan my stuff, because I just didn't want to go. So anyway, this thing is called it's an app. This thing is an app. It's called Tiny Scanner, and it's on your phone. And basically, you like take a picture of the paper you need or whatever, and then it like scans it for you, and it makes it look as if you like scanned it on a thing, and then it turns it into a PDF or whatever format you want. And it even like what is it? You can like do 3 pages at once, so it looks like a full PDF. And that really helped me when the professor was like, you need to scan this, blah blah blah. So yeah, I just did that from my phone instead, and it worked. Some computers, when they're not new, they don't come with the Microsoft Word. So this one really helped me when like I didn't have Microsoft Word installed, and I still don't have it installed because I just use this. So it's the Microsoft Word, but like through the browser. So it's like the full Microsoft Word, and then you just use it through the browser, so you can log into like any computer and it'll still be there. Or you can get the app for Microsoft Word, and I usually use those too, because like if I'm away and I can't use my computer and I still need to like write an essay real quick, I'd rather just type it on my phone. Besides, I type faster on my phone than a computer. So yeah, that's why I liked it on my phone. But then to fix it up, I'd go on the browser, because then it would look prettier. I don't know. Okay. These 2 things are just more like tips than tools or anything. It's usually in classes they have group chats. So you can message your other students and like make a group chat between all of you, and then you can all help each other. And it's really good to like make at least one friend, even if you don't like talking, because you guys can help each other, because sometimes the assignments are like a lot, and having people there to help you is really, helpful. So yeah, I didn't do that at first. I only just started doing that like this year, and it's helped a lot because I don't have to write all the study guides by myself. And then if I don't understand something, I can be like, hey, yo, what up? I don't get this. And they'll be like, you dumb. But no, I'm kidding. They could be helpful. But yeah, and then the other thing is for the books. a lot of professors are gonna be like,
my class is so hard, you're gonna need a textbook, blah blah blah.
but no, their class is probably easy and you're probably gonna not need the textbook. Your notes are probably gonna be okay. So don't buy the textbook. Like, I'd say wait. Like, okay. Also, that's when group chats come in too, because you know someone can lend you a textbook and stuff, or like help you out if you need it, or like just don't buy the textbook straight away. And if you do, don't ever buy them. Just rent them, so then you can just return it. It's like way cheaper. And I wouldn't rent them off Chegs because they had like a weird thing recently where like they made people change their passwords and stuff because they had like a leak or something. I don't really know, but I'm never using them again. I'm only gonna rent books off of Amazon. So I'd recommend just renting books off of Amazon. This next thing, I didn't use it that much, but I know it's helpful. It's called Course Hero. It's called Course Hero, and you need to pay for it monthly, but it's worth it, I think. But I have had enough luck with like the previews of assignments already, and you can find study guides on there if your professor doesn't provide one, or if they do, maybe they have a complete study guide on there already. And then you can even find tutors and videos for certain things for your course if you're not doing too well, and it's really helpful. So Course Hero. And then another tip would be just for note taking. This is maybe for if you don't plan on buying your books, is just basically just when you write your notes and you know the professor is trying to like rap in class and they're speaking way too fast, so you're gonna wanna like rewrite those later, like make them neater later, so then you can like review them too, because a lot of people don't review their notes, and that's really helpful. And yeah, I would say rewrite your notes, but like in your own words, or don't ever copy from the slides or the textbook, because then you won't be learning, you're just copying. So just use simpler words and like take out useless words. Like what I mean, like useless words, I take out words like this means blah blah blah. I just put this, like I just put the word and then like colon and then the definition instead. Like I don't put this is blah blah, because I hate when okay sometimes professors have given study guides, but then they're like this means blah blah blah. So I just rewrite the study guide in a simpler way as well. Oh yeah, like rewrite anything simpler in your own words, and I feel like you'll just learn it. Like once you're done doing that, you're just gonna know pretty much everything. I mean, I still have to study afterwards, but okay. And then another thing is, some professors get really mad if you're not formal in emails, which is understandable, but still. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, thank you so much for watching the full thing, because this took like 4 tries to do, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, see you soon, hopefully.